Hey everybody. So, not my normal video recording spot. I'm in the middle of selling my house and moving out here to be near my grandparents. And their house is gonna be right next to the house that I'm gonna be buying. So I'm walking around the property a little bit. I don't really have anywhere to film videos out here. But anyway, this will have to do, right? I'll be like one of those walking and talking type people that do it on like Pixie and Pete was doing for a while, and Coop, and everybody's walking and talking. That's going to be Sea Dog walking and talking. So I wanted to talk about today about Geoff Collins, our buddy Geoff Collins, who still unemployed, but still collecting a check, of course, from Georgia Tech. And, Geoff Collins, of course, was a terrible coach at Georgia Tech, and he recruited great, right? But when it comes to putting it together on the field, he was just not able to do it, and we squandered some talent. So, but I want to go ahead and call into question Geoff's recruiting, because, well, as y'all know, I'm sure all the Georgia Tech fans know, another 4-star athlete committed to Georgia Tech today, Troy Stevenson, listed as a cornerback or athlete, depending on where you look. So super exciting. Welcome, Troy. Freaking stoked. And guess what? Brent Key's recruiting 2024 class is up there with now Geoff Collins' legendary freaking classes. So, Brent Key's able to come in and do this in year one. So, even me, who was all over Geoff Collins and his dumb decision making on the field, how he ran practice, this and that, even I would give Geoff Collins credit for being an elite recruiter. And so now I'm looking at it, and Brent Key's doing so well that I'm wondering if Geoff Collins is even that special of a recruiter. I mean, he's hailed and touted and touted as the best freaking recruiter of all time. Not of all time, but just everywhere you go, oh yeah, everybody loves him for his recruiting. Everybody loves Geoff Collins. He's a great recruiter. Well, Brent Key wasn't known for his recruiting. Has some kind of legendary reputation as a recruiter, and he comes in and does the same thing Collins did. So, was it Geoff Collins that was giving us all those recruits, or was it Georgia Tech finally not running the triple option? I would give Geoff Collins credit, even when I was criticizing him, and say, well, he's a great recruiter, Maybe it was just that we haven't seen that level of recruiting at Georgia Tech. Maybe it's Georgia Tech is what is capable there. Maybe, crazy thought, maybe kids just want to come to Atlanta and play for Georgia Tech because it's a great institution and the degrees mean more than pretty much anywhere else you can get a degree from, most places. And the kids, 18-year-olds, they want to come to Atlanta. Oh my God. Wow. So, we got a few growing pains here at the new location. But I'm really starting to think Geoff Collins just an absolutely terrible coach. I mean, a good recruiter, yeah, but Brent Key coming in and doing what he's been doing is absolutely embarrassing Geoff Collins. Okay, because he's doing the same thing Geoff Collins was able to do, and I have a feeling that this is just, scratch the surface. I mean, this is Brent Key's first offseason as head coach, and he's got one of the top, I saw a stat today, it said 3 of the commits in this 2024 class are in the top 20 of Georgia Tech players recruited of all time. So, is Geoff Collins some kind of amazing recruiter? I don't think so. I think he's just a freaking terrible coach. I think he's just terrible. I mean, he's not a bad recruiter, but that's about all you can say. you can't tout him anymore, I don't think, as some kind of amazing recruiter, because Brent Key's coming in and done the same thing, and it's embarrassing. So, worst coach in Georgia Tech history. I think his legacy, I think the one thing that you could point to and give him credit for has now been taken away, in my opinion. So, just a little food for thought. Something I was excited about today to see that recruit commit, and something I had thought of. Brent Key has reached the level that Geoff Collins did in his first offseason, and it's very exciting. And so, Geoff Collins, clearly a bum, and that's about all I got to say. So, go Jackets, I'll see y'all next time.